Once upon a time, in a magical forest, surrounded by snow-capped mountains, towering trees, and rolling hills, there lived a creature named Glint. The forest was home to many creatures, both friendly and frightening, but Glint was unique. Glint was born with a coat of fur that shimmered and sparkled in the sunlight. His eyes were big and bright, and they always seemed to twinkle with kindness. From the moment he was born, Glint knew he had been given a special mission in life. He was meant to help lost travelers find their way home. And so, Glint spent his days roaming the forest, keeping a watchful eye out for anyone who might be lost. When he came across someone in need, he would approach them and offer his help. At first, many travelers were afraid of Glint. He looked so strange with his shimmering fur and big, bright eyes, but Glint was always gentle and kind. Over time, Glint's reputation grew, and more travelers came to understand that he was there to help them. They would look into his eyes and see the kindness and compassion that was there, and they would trust him. One day, Glint came across a family who had strayed off the path and was now lost. The family's names were Mr. and Mrs. McNeil and their 2 children, Jack and Jill. They were frightened and didn't know what to do, but Glint appeared and offered to help them. At first, the McNeils were scared of Glint, but as they looked into his eyes, they saw the kindness there, and they began to trust him. Glint led the McNeil family through the forest, showing them the way back to the path. Along the way, he pointed out the friendly creatures of the forest and told them not to be afraid of them. He also warned them of the more dangerous creatures and how to avoid them. Finally, they reached the path, and the McNeil family was able to continue on their journey. As they said goodbye to Glint, they thanked him for his help and told him how grateful they were. Glint's mission in life was to help lost travelers find their way home, and that's exactly what he did for the McNeil family. But he also had another mission as well, and that was to teach people he met an important lesson. The lesson that Glint wanted to teach the McNeil family and all of the travelers he met was to never judge someone based on how they look. Just because someone looks different doesn't mean that they're frightening or harmful. Glint's shimmering fur and big, bright eyes may have made him look strange at first, but those were just outside things. Inside, Glint was kind, compassionate, and always ready to help. And so the story of Glint and the McNeil family teaches us all to look beyond appearances and to always be open to the possibility of kindness and compassion in even the most unexpected places. And there you have it, folks. Another bedtime adventure brought to you by Stories to the Nation. Don't forget to like the video and hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you can join us on our next journey into the world of imagination. Good night and sweet dreams.